Welcome to Rauta and Finnish black metal. This time I have two different releases from one and the same band. One is a bit older, from 2020, and one is 2021. Now this is a curious band called Clamosum. Clamosum, that they have only released EPs so far. The band has been here since 2014, but never did put out an album, but instead 4 EPs, at least back to back, after every couple of years or so. So what I have here is a MCD called Lux Omnipotens, 4 songs, 24 minutes, and then this newer one called Kosmoksen morsian, The Bride of Cosmos, from 2021, late 2021, and this one is about 19 minutes, so both are EP releases. First, let's go through this Lux one, which is a little bit older now. Well, technically speaking, roughly 2 years has been waiting for its turn. This one is CDR released by a smaller label back in the days after a very promising 2018 EP called Promo 2018. Now, back then, the band was more or less kind of a combination of black and death metal, maybe more focusing on the black metal side, but nonetheless, kind of a hybrid. And there has been some changes since those time. And this newer one is through Drucker Productions in December 2021. And now the style is more or less melodic black metal. I'll put the Metal Archive site here in the background while I explain a little bit more. So these are no newbies, these are no young guys, but have been in the genre, in the scene for quite some time. But like I said, no albums out. What Lux Omnipotens is doing is basically forgetting all its death metal past, all the parts of anything related to that, and focusing more on melodic black metal. One could say this is very much tapping to the 1990s. I mean, some of the riffs are just kind of reminiscent of that era, and some of them are actually pretty good. Now, the other side is actually quite a filler thing. If the band would have used only these filler ideas, I would say this is less than mediocre release, or at max kind of a mediocre release, because they are truly, kind of a lukewarm experience, and cannot really say most of the album is not exactly very good. Album, but EP. But there are a little bit better parts, which then again kind of save the day. Now the other downside with this EP is that the production is very, very weak. I mean, it's more like demo level. It's not like it's mushy or kind of hard to figure out what's going on, but it's kind of a weak, powerless, bleak and all that stuff. So kind of almost like annoying. The vocals pretty basic, and luckily the bass guitar is, actually having some room, which then again is always nice, especially when we're talking about black metal. But all in all, Lux Omnipotens isn't exactly a good one. I would say it's a kind of a lukewarmish thing with some nice ideas, and that's it. So nowhere near that Promo 2018. However, Kosmoksen morsian, the quite new one here, is a big step up in so many ways. First of all, the production is so much better. Now it actually sounds like a real band with strong production, which then again supports all the elements on this album. And that is a big difference when you listen to these back to back like I did. But it's not the production that is better. I mean, the vocals are pretty much the same. Can't really say they are better or worse on either cases. But the songwriting, actually it's more like evolved since Lux Omnipotens with its more versatility. Now it's not just fast tempo with slower parts and all that stuff, but it's more diverse all in all. And it almost gives you this melancholic feeling towards the end, and even kind of a slowish tempo. Now the tempo is not so much dominating factor here with these EPs. It's more about how the band is now sounding more mature, like as if this band has stepped up. Now, given that it has been quite a few years since I listened to the Promo 2018, can't really compare them in a straight ways, but I still would say that is probably the best release so far. But still, now it seems like after this little bit of a dip with Lux, the band is back in the game and definitely improving that. Now, like I said, you have to remember that now it's not so much flirting with the other kind of style, but more melodic black metal. I don't know where this raw black metal on Metal Archives is coming from. Clearly, this is not the type of black metal that is usually referred as raw black metal, but maybe it's referring to some older material. Don't really know. Now, if I got you interested and you're figuring out which way to go, I don't know if this promo 2018 is available, but in case you're looking for these two, which are here on our review, I would say definitely go with the newer one. And if you like that, only if you like that, go for Lux Omnipotens. If you go the other ways, you might actually get bored before you get to the newer one. So there's that. An interesting band which I hope that they keep evolving and doing music. It's maybe not the most innovative band out there, but at least now they're finding their own way and paving their own path. So, interesting thing nonetheless. Give it a go, and you will find links provided in the description box. Have fun listening to it, and like I said, should you have comments or questions, drop them in the comment section. I'll get back to you. Cheers, and bye-bye.